I know you all have many fears. I also have fears. My biggest fear is not death, and other than public speaking, it's one of my big fears. I am afraid of falling down and then can't get back up. So that's why I try to stay fit. That way I can get back up. And I hope to show you today that you can too stand up, get fit, and keep on going. Don't we wish that we could turn back time? Don't we wish that we could turn the hourglass upside down and also buy more time? Evolution has it that we go from on the ground to be standing up, but then technology had made us lazier. So today, it's about time to get off the couch and get going. So Isaac Newton in the 1670s, his first law of motion states that an object which stays at rest will remain at rest. And an object that once it starts going will keep on moving. You guys have seen the movie Forrest Gump. So once you be like him, you're going to keep on going. Again, technology has it that we have come from four-legged and upright, and then now we're back down. So what I'm trying to do is fight Mother Nature to get back up into the erect position so I can increase, hopefully, the quantity of life, but definitely improve my quality of life. So you may ask, what does it cost? Money? Maybe if you join a gym, hire a personal trainer. By the way, Aretha Mobley will tell you that I'm very affordable, but one of my dear friends and clients back there, but I also give out free advice because my job is to get everybody fit no matter if they want my advice or not. And so what is the risk to you? Well, if you do injure yourself, I can take care of you, but I'm here to make sure that you don't injure yourself, to do it correctly, and to get better on your own. The other risk is that you cannot afford not to do it. Okay, the risk is that if you don't do it, I go the other way. You will be fighting the metabolic syndrome, chronic diseases, and the reward far outweigh the risk. The effort, well, that's internal. It takes a lot of effort. And I'm here to help you overcome the moment of inertia, overcome friction to get you up and get you moving. So Isaac Newton didn't realize that modern day women, as we are, were juggling all sorts of things. Family, job, chores, errands, whatever else. And then by the time the day's done, we're like, oh my gosh, I haven't really done anything for myself. For me, fitness is what I do for myself. That's when I get away from everybody and everyone. And trying to find a balance is very hard. So what you must do is make some time to get going and keep on moving. You all may recognize this song. And when I was a little girl,
I was just a little girl,
and this is Darwin. And as you know, he, in the 1800s, talked about survival of the fittest. And it's not the most fit that survives, but it's the one that most flexible, most adaptive to change. And all I know is one thing is constant in life is that it is changing all the time. And you must be adaptable and flexible so you can survive. So way back in Vietnam, when we had a bunker in my backyard, the only thing I had to worry about was whether we're going to survive the the gunfire or the fighting because of the Civil War, life was very simple. We just need to figure out where the next meal is coming from. And of course, we burn calories by walking, biking, carrying things from place to place, doing manual labor, some of which I still do, and stress. And when I go over here, my mother taught me, you must start really hard, and you must pick a field, and you must be financially independent. And fortunately or unfortunately, I chose a field that exceeds what I can do physically. And now I know that I've chosen a field, being a woman, I had to work twice as hard to be seen half as good. And there are two words in life that I teach my resident students. One is, kaizen is, I'm Vietnamese with this Japanese root. It means continuous improvement. And so anytime that somebody says, you're not good enough, well, you know what, I'll work hard to be better. And I work very hard. Every time I do something, I tell anybody I teach, do it with purpose, do it with passion. Do everything passionately, give it more than you think you have. So anytime I failed, I was rejected, anytime a door closes, I know another one will be open for me later on. And it has helped me to succeed in my role as an orthopedic surgeon in a male-dominated field. So what I say is, do not limit your challenges, but challenge your limits and go beyond it. And I love this quote by Reba McEntire. In life, you must have 3 bones. Which bone? You must have a vision. You must have a goal. You must have a way, something that you want to work toward. And you must have a backbone. You must have fortitude. You must persevere and go for what you want. And of course, a funny bone. You must see humor in everything that you do in life, because otherwise it will knock you down. And then I always tell my students, if they think, or my kids, they don't think they can do something, I say, just like the air, if you want it bad enough, you breathe in oxygen, so you gotta want it bad enough to make it. So all these things, and you may recognize some of those, or you may have heard it before, but sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will only make me prove them to them and prove to myself that it's wrong. So I got into fitness through my foster father, whose name I still carry, he's not deceased. He got me to play tennis. And okay, I'm small, so if you guys play tennis, I do baseline. I rally. I'm not tall. I can't get up, and I can't smack the ball down. I can only rally and wear the other opponent out. Well, my coach had it. I had a scholarship, and she said, you must serve and volley. So I want to stay on the team, so of course I want to serve and volley. So she made me go lift weights. And I'm like, oh my God, I have no idea what this thing is that's metal and all this stuff that to move around. And I'm like, what is this? It just looks so complicated. Anyway, she did the great thing for me, because after that, I felt stronger and my game got better. And I carried that onto my life. It helped me to relieve medical school stress. I had to give up tennis to go to medical school, but I kept exercising to help myself from being so depressed that I had no other life. And from that, it also helped me to pass the Army fitness test, to become a soldier. And then I realized, oh my God, I love this adrenaline rush. I'm an adrenaline junkie. And so I thought, yes, I'm crazy too, because I did jump out of a perfectly airplane. pretty good airplane, also repair helicopters, because I could. And then after I got out of the military, they helped me through residency. I thought, I really miss doing all that stuff. But now I can do it in spandex and not the camouflage suit. Anyway, and now it had helped me to be strong in body and mind, and it also helped me to succeed in what I do. So we go back to Maslow's theory of self-actualization, and it's physical, psychological, emotional, water, food, oxygen. There's no magic pill. You have to just do it. In terms of fitness, makes me feel stronger. I turn obstacles into opportunities, and I urge you to do the same.